Peace. This is your brother Khepra, also known as Ancient Wisdom Keeper. Now, I want to talk about the need of remembering and restoring ancient wisdom. This topic will be entitled The Destruction of Ancient Libraries and the Suppression of Human Knowledge. So we're going to go ahead and begin. Peace and blessings to your family. I hope all is well with you. Now, the destruction of ancient libraries stands as one of history's most tragic assaults on human knowledge. These repositories were more than just buildings. They were sanctuaries of wisdom, culture, innovation. The Library of Alexandria, perhaps the most famous, was said to contain hundreds of thousands of scrolls from across the ancient world. Its loss, whether through fire, war, or neglect, symbolized the erasure of centuries of accumulated insight. Similar fates befell the libraries of Nalanda in India, the House of Wizdom in Baghdad, and the Maya codices, each representing a unique worldview and intellectual tradition that was violently silenced. These acts of destruction were rarely accidental. Often, they were deliberate attempts to suppress dissenting ideas, erase cultural memory, or consolidate power. When the Mongols sacked Baghdad in 1258, the Tigris River reportedly ran black with ink from the books of the House of Wizdom. Colonial powers burned indigenous texts and oral traditions were suppressed, branding them heretical or primitive. Inquisitions and religious purges targeted libraries that housed philosophical, scientific, or mystical teachings that challenged orthodoxy. The suppression of knowledge has always been a tool of control because ideas, once unleashed, are hard to contain. Ancient wisdom teachings, whether from Kemet, also known as Egypt, Sumer, India, China, or the Americas, offer more than technical knowledge. They explored the nature of consciousness, ethics, cosmology, and interconnectedness of life itself. These teachings emphasize balance, reverence for nature, and the cultivation of inner awareness. Unlike modern systems that often prioritize data and utility, ancient wisdom sought harmony between the material and the spiritual. Their loss has left a void in how we understand ourselves and our place in the universe. Now, in today's world, where information is abundant but wisdom is scarce, these ancient teachings are needed more than ever. We face the crisis of meaning, ecological collapse, and social fragmentation, problems that technology alone cannot solve. Ancient systems of thought like Taoism flow with nature, Vedic insights into consciousness, or the Hermetic principles, as above so below, for instance, offer frameworks for holistic thinking. They remind us that progress without purpose is hollow, and that knowledge must be tempered with compassion and insight. Moreover, the resurgence of interest in ancient texts, from the Bhagavad Gita to the Emerald Tablet, signals a collective yearning for depth. People are turning to meditation, plant medicine, and ancestral traditions not just out of nostalgia, but necessity. These practices reconnect us with rhythms and truths that modern life often obscures. They offer tools for healing, resilience, and transformation, qualities essential to an age of rapid change and uncertainty. The suppression of ancient knowledge wasn't just a loss of facts, it was a severing of lineage. When libraries were burned, generations of accumulated wisdom were cut off from their descendants, and fragments remained hidden in manuscripts or traditions and symbols awaiting to be decoded. Reviving these teachings isn't about just romanticizing the past, and so on. It's about reclaiming a deeper dimension of human potential. It's about remembering that we are not just consumers of data, but stewards of insight. In honoring ancient wisdom, we don't reject modernity, we enrich it. We create synthesis where science and spirit, reason and intuition can coexist. The libraries may be gone, but their echoes persist. And if we listen closely, we can rebuild not just the shelves, but the soul of knowledge itself. This is your brother, Khepra Ptah, also known as Ancient Wisdom Keeper, signing off. May you have a blessed day. Peace.